in the pharmaceutical business. See, that confirms the general understanding that pharmaceuticals is an area where the country has great potential. It is moving forward. But let me also make use of this opportunity to mention to you that the what you call the employment scene in the country is undergoing big change. There is a time when we talked about large-scale unemployment, particularly of the educated youth. I think that situation is fast changing. And today, I hear from many people, those who are in business, that when they are on the lookout for certain skills, persons possessing those skills are just not available. At the same time, we also know that there are occasions when we find boys and girls who have got their academic degrees finding it difficult to get an employment. So, it's a general knowledge now that there is a mismatch between the available skills and the skills which are needed. There is a mismatch. We are told time and again that the traditional, industrial training institutions which we have all over the country, they are not producing boys and girls who possess the requisite skills which are in demand. Many companies in pharmaceuticals, in information technology at the higher end, they are starved of competent people, skilled people who can take up assignments which are available. And at a lower level, I am told there is a large, big deficit of skills like carpentry, masonry, electricians. I mean, these are all very mundane things. But the fact of the matter is that the job market is a skewed one. The mismatch between available skills and the skills which are required. Though, I mean, perhaps some of you may be aware of the huge big program, a very ambitious program which has been launched by the government recently to create a large pool of skilled manpower. It is often said that because of our large population of young people, we have what we call the demographic dividend. Population in the rest of the world is aging, particularly in the United States, in Europe, and such developed countries. And at the same time, demand for skills, certain type of skills particularly, are on the increase. And in those societies, such skilled people are not available. So we have a fantastic opportunity, provided we produce the skills which are required, not only in India, in the rest of the world. We can become really a source of skilled manpower for the whole world, as it were. And it's not just exporting manpower. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, sometimes we talk derisively about exporting our human beings. But come to think of it, you see, if the economy of a state like Kerala is in some way, on sound basis, it is because the large foreign exchange earnings of its people who are working in different parts of the world. What's wrong with that? And there was a time when Kerala may have earned large foreign exchange by exporting, pepper and spices and cardamom and the rest of it. I mean, today people talk in terms of exporting manpower. Well, skilled manpower, if India can become the source of skilled manpower for the rest of the world, I think in an integrating global economy, it will be a real big strength for us. In many ways, presence of particularly educated people who have a decent, a good place in society, they would influence even the policies of states, countries outside. I mean, we know in a country like United States, or in a country like in any other country, There are several interest groups, that's a fact of life, and they play a big role in molding, influencing policies at the larger level. And you know that very, very large number of prosperous Indians, professionals particularly, doctors and others, living in the United States, they have acquired a certain level in society that they are in a position to directly or indirectly influence policy making in the United States. It's a fact of life. Such a situation could arise in other countries also if we have larger population of Indians who possess skills which are in need in those countries. But I said this because I came to know from one or two of you that you are, you are got into institutions which are training skilled manpower. But in the context of the programs that